Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart, and we'll start by mapping out the current range. It's the bullish structure we have been in. Of course, price was consolidating for a while. Then we know broke structure to the upside, and seller step back in, broke structure to the downside. Has been consolidating last week. Now we're in this area of support that was formed with this low. And of course, like I said, we've been back into this area of consolidation as prices here now. And technically, bullish swing structure, but bearish internally, making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs when this consolidated back in this area of supply. And then price continued to push down. Look at this area, kind of bounced around for a bit last week. And now, since it did push out of this area, could have formed another area of supply if you look at it that way, and pushing prices back down. But like I said, it came back down to this area of support. Just waiting to see if this could continue to push down as DXY continues to get stronger and gain strength and push higher. But we'll get to that. But only looking for any type of momentum shift to the upside. If any fundamental news comes out, so there's liquidity sitting over these highs. And like I said, overall swing structure is bullish. So waiting to see any type of bullish momentum push to the upside, or if it can continue to come down here and take out some of this liquidity sitting under these lows or under this entire area of consolidation. And then are we looking for any type of buying opportunity once it does rebound. GBP USD, let's go map out the current range. So it's overall swing structure bullish after it made these highs, passing these highs. Then seller stepped back in and came back down over here, made these equal lows. These are both higher lows than this low. And then buyer stepped back in. Of course, a V-shaped recovery, but then went into consolidation, got past this area of supply, but it's back into this area of supply here. Waiting to see any type of momentum to pick up, just like with Euro USD. This is swing structure bullish, price leg. It'd be price leg, then internally broke structure to the downside with the internal microstructure, making lower highs and lower lows. Like I said, buyer step back in, right back at this area of support, and we're in consolidation right now. Waiting to see any type of momentum pick up, just like with Euro USD. See where the dollar index goes. If it does get weaker, then we expect this to go ahead and start taking out the highs of this, the liquidity over these highs, and get past this whole entire area of supply. But if it doesn't, then we'll expect momentum to continue to the downside. Once it does pick up, I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunity. If it does get past this lower high, this higher low, look for any type of retracement to sell back further down if GBP continues to get weaker at that point. And speaking of DXY, let's go ahead and take a look. As we know, overall, DXY has been bearish. This price leg took out these lows, and then buyer stepped back in. We're saying it could overall be bearish, making these lower highs, and again lower highs to continue back down further. But when this flipped up, we're saying it could have been just a liquidity sweep where buyers could step back in, and it did start to break structure to the upside. So what we're looking at now was this this area of consolidation. The price is back in currently, so we're going to see any type of momentum shift, because internally, obviously, it did break structure to the upside, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then just consolidated in this area. And now starting to push up again. If it does take out this high, we'll be taking out this whole area of resistance and taking out the liquidity sitting over these highs. Wait to see that reaction. If it could continue to push up higher, then this internal structure is a strong bullish structure, and this was a liquidity sweep, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And if it continues to push up, then the momentum is to the upside, making getting the dollar index stronger, possibly head towards the 100 level, and then it's essentially possibly taking out these highs of this swing structure. AUD USD. Let's go and map out the current range. Yeah, this is the bullish swing structure. This being the AW price leg, came back down to the discount. Looking for any type of momentum to push to the upside, and this was a somewhat of a V-shaped recovery, but it's still in this area of supply that pushed price down in the first place. So right now, still consolidating in that area, but expecting this since it did already retrace back down to the discount. In other words, there is still liquidity sitting on these lows. This is the area of demand that pushed prices higher in the first place. So waiting to see any type of momentum to pick up out of this area of consolidation, get past this area of resistance, and then target the highs of the overall range. Waiting for any type of momentum to pick up. Could continue to retrace, but this is one of the more bullish pairs. NZD USD. Let's go map out the current range. This being bearish. We took out these previous lows. The seller stepped back in. Over retracement due to the, like I've been saying, the New Zealand economy made a lower high, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Came in this area, started consolidating. Now it looks choppy coming up. So this looks like a ascending channel. Came back and now interacting with this area of supply that pushed prices down in the first place. Now we're in that same area, consolidating in that area, waiting to see if there's any type of momentum that can pick up to the downside that will take out these lows. They got the liquidity sitting on these lows. So that was what the ascending channels could perform. Last week I said it could perform a bear flag, but if momentum can pick up to the downside, I'm expecting it to take out these lows and look for any type of selling opportunity in order to continue prices lower. But if this internal bullish structure can continue, expect to hit another area of supply or come back into premium before continuing back down. GBP AUD, let's go map out the current range. So we're dealing with this bearish swing structure as well as continue to make lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Market's going to step back up in this choppy corrective pattern, came back and broke structure to the upside, but this whole area is just in consolidation, although it did break structure again to the downside. As you can see, continue to make it higher, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And we get possibly a liquidity sweep this wick here, but still price just consolidating here. But overall, swing structure is bearish, looking for any type of bearish momentum to pick up. Right now, price is still even in more consolidation. We're going to see if it can go ahead and take out these lows, or if we can continue to build momentum in this direction. I'll wait for any type of break and then retest in order to continue prices back lower. GBP NZD, let's go map out the current range. It's continually close to this lower high swing structure. But overall, we have been internally bullish, coming back towards this lower high, this overall bearish swing structure. This isn't really the 4 hours, just expands over the past few months, but overall on the macro level swing structure, internal structure bullish, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Consolidated here, now broke structure to the downside, but only looking for any type of momentum shift in order to take out this lower high after all of this time. But if you are looking at just this on a 4 hour micro level, and this is what I will be looking at, any type of retracement into discount from this point with this AW price lag. This did take out these highs. See if buyers can continue pushing prices higher to take out the highs and target the highs, the lower high of this overall range. If it can retrace back down to discount, it is reacting from this area of demand. Just looking to see if momentum can pick up and continue pushing prices higher. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.